ओम सदाशिवसमारंभां शंकराचार्यमध्यमा अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्त वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्.
Yes, salutation to the Guru Parampara, because only through Guru we can learn any Upadesha. Like your teachers in the school, through them only you can learn mathematics, science. But for understanding Bhagavad Gita, you require Guru. Our Guru is Swami Paramarthananda. Narayani, can you chant Guru Brahma?
Yes, sir. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Thank you. So children, we are in understanding of what is bhakti. What do we mean by bhakti? Any one of you, what the translation of English meaning of bhakti? Last class, anyone remembers?
Devotion.
Yeah. English translation of bhakti. Yeah, the Aditi, can you say something?
The love and devotion shown to God.
Exactly. So,
Sir, can I tell?
okay, who is that? Can I tell someone said?
Sir, I told.
Go ahead, tell.
Bhakti means bhakti means the love you are giving to the God, and how you are showing your love on God, and being good for doing puja every day, or being kind for it.
Right, you're right. It is the devotion. Okay, like your mother is devoted to the kids. That is the love towards kids. Same way, your devotion. Naren, please mute yourself. Yeah, it is the devotion towards God, and it will be in different forms. Someone will say bhajans to God, kirtan, or some will share their food like a friendship, Krishna and Sudama. That is also devotion. Someone will keep the God always in the heart, like Hanumana showed himself that God is here.
Sir, they will give space for the who loves.
Yes, they will give space, or they will keep themselves always in the mind. That is devotion. Or some people like to dance. In the glory of God, they dance. That is also devotion. So all these are types of bhakti. That's why we have 9 types of bhakti, nava, vidha, bhakti, different types of bhakti. And if Rama madam is there, she will explain us again, like last time she did. Rama madam, you're there? No, she has not joined. So we'll go ahead to the, see, nava, vidha, bhakti. This shloka was given by none other than Prahlad. Last time we saw the story of Prahlad. Anyone remembers the story of Prahlad? Swastika,
Yes, sir.
nicely explained.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Prahlad has said this shloka which mentions the 9 types of bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam. 9 types of bhakti towards Vishnu. And then only it is Atma Nivedan. Also, you have to always remind that it is not outside, it is within us. When madam joins again, we will see. So we have seen the first 3 types, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Let us come to Pada Sevanam. See, many, if you go to Tirupati, or if you go to, for example, some Swamiji, there is a ritual called as Pada Seva. They do Pada Puja. So that is also one type of bhakti. So here we will see one story of Lakshmi Devi, how she does Pada Puja to Lord Vishnu himself. Sharo, go ahead. Children, before you start, please make sure you make a crisp presentation. If you take too long, then what happens? The other kids who have not read about it, they will just lose the way away. It should be very crisp, 2 to 3 minutes. Rama madam also says it should be not more than 3-4 minutes. Otherwise, people not have attention span. And you should come to the message also. So whenever you prepare next time, Please prepare for more than 3 minutes. Don't prepare. Only 3 minutes below it. So today we excuse, but next time it should be very crisp. Go ahead, Shah.
Okay, sir. Hari Om everyone. Today I am going to explain the story of Lakshmi and Alakshmi. Lakshmi has an older sister. She is Alakshmi. She is a Hindu goddess of misfortune and follows Lakshmi wherever she goes. She is very jealous of Lakshmi because she does not have a husband. Her sole intention in life is to find a way to drive Lakshmi out of any household and capture the Vishnu in that household. Her appearance is of a shriveled body, sunken cheeks, thick lips, and beady eyes. She rides a donkey. She sometimes takes the form of an owl that is portrayed accompanying Lakshmi. One day, Lakshmi got very angry and asked Alakshmi, "Why do you want my husband? Please leave me alone and let me enjoy his company." Alakshmi said, "I do not have a husband and I am not worshipped. I will follow you wherever you go." Lakshmi said, "Mrityu, the god of death, decay, and degeneration, will be your husband, and she will dwell wherever there is dirt, ugliness, sloth, gluttony, envy, rage, etc." So, if it is Lakshmi who is sitting next to Vishnu's dirty feet, because Lakshmi is sitting next to Vishnu's dirty feet, so she can keep it clean. Because if Vishnu's feet gets dirty, Alakshmi will come and drive her out and claim her husband. The moral of this story, yes, sir. Fortune and misfortune go hand in hand, just like Lakshmi and Alakshmi. When good fortune showers on you, misfortune sits quietly in the entrance, waiting for an opportunity to come inside. That is Alakshmi, waiting for an opportunity to enter your house and drive out Lakshmi. Whenever your house is dirty, fight among parents, there is lust, hypocrisy among brothers, gluttony among women, etc., etc. It is a form of misfortune. Alakshmi entering your house and driving Lakshmi away. Hence, the Lakshmi in the house must wake up and prevent Alakshmi from entering. This is why you see the house is cleaned every morning. Water is poured next to the main door. Agarbattis are lighted. People wear fresh new clothes in festivals. This is done to prevent misfortune Alakshmi from entering the house. So the moral of the story is we must always keep ourselves clean and tidy. Thank you.
Excellent story of Lakshmi and Alakshmi. So children, this is also one reason why we have to get up early. Why we have to get up before the sunrise. Otherwise, Alakshmi will enter your house. If you don't keep things clean, and there are two houses we have, one which we live in and one which we think in. So the intellect also is going to give us Lakshmi. It will give us not only material wealth, spiritual wealth. If you don't clean the intellect by reading books or by doing activity which are good for your spiritual growth, then Alakshmi like things will grow into your mind. Because nowadays we are so much tuned to different kinds of gadgets. As a doctor, I am getting so many kids who are becoming obese. They don't know why, because they are not going out to play. They are all the time either seeing the TV or some games. If this is not for you in general, I am talking. So if you do seva in the form of like Lakshmi, that means you keep things clean and tidy at your home, never you will have Alakshmi. Never you have any downgrading situation in your life. This is one example, and the moral very nicely explained by Sharo. Good, Sharo. Thank you. Coming to the next, Rama Madam has joined. Let me ask her. I think ma'am is busy today. No problem. So, Vandanam. This is another way of bhakti. So, children, don't you share your tiffin with your dearest friend? Even though your mother must be saying, don't share, you eat your food. But you will share because it's someone dear to you or your sibling. Whatever you get, a chocolate or something, you will share to him. That is offering to Lord. So that is name is Vandanam. Bhakti in the form of Vandanam. And why I kept this picture is because Lord Ganesha, he likes to eat, not just eat a lot. And modak is a form of offerings to him.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Anvit.
Sir, when I go to my school,
Hmm.
I share to my friends, but my teacher says, do not share.
What do you share? What do you share?
Anything what I have.
Okay, who is one more? Someone is Vishnu.
Sir, in our school, we are not allowed to share. But when ma'am doesn't see, we secretly share.
So that's it. We have seen in 16th, 17th chapter, Danam or sharing. So we will come that when we will go back to 16th and 17th chapter, children. The very next class after this is 16th chapter, and all our senior students are preparing to how to teach the junior. So it will all come. You're right, Anvit. Your ma'am says not to share, but maybe with the sharing you're doing mischief also. That's why she is saying not to share. Otherwise, sharing is caring. Now, one such example is Akrura. How did he do offerings to Lord? So, Rishikesh, if you are there, over to you.
Akrura was a Yadava prince and a trusted confidant of King Kamsa, ruled the city of Mathura. Kamsa was a tyrannical
Wait a minute. Rishikesh, your voice is breaking. I don't know how you are connected. It's breaking in between. We cannot hear properly.
So now I am audible.
You are audible, but it is interrupting when you're speaking. Or you can speak little slowly.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Was a Yadava prince and a
Can't hear you. Am I correct? Are you able to hear him?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Hmm.
No, sir.
No, sir, not at all.
Okay, do one thing, Rishikesh.
Sir, it's break.
Rishikesh, are you logged in from somewhere else today?
Now I am audible. Yes,
Rishikesh,
Sir, when will I tell the story?
which story, Tanush?
Directly Vaman Avatar.
Yeah, it will come. It will be there. It will be there, Tanush. Yes. Rishikesh, can you log into some other device because your voice is completely muffled. You can't hear properly. You log in into some other device,
sir.
and
Yes,
till
sir.
that time we will go to the next story. We'll come back to you.
Yes.
So one more way of bhakti is Atma Nivedanam. Means complete surrender to Lord. Okay? And whatever little bit also ego is there, it is surrender to Him. Once you do that, you will see God in different forms. One such form is, out of Dasha Avatara, one form is Vamana Avatara. How would God, Vamana, made sure that King Bali surrenders completely? Over to you, Tanush, your story.
Hari Om, today I am going to talk about Vaman Avatar. This avatar represents the 10 different incarnations of Lord Vishnu. Vaman Avatar is one of the avatars of Lord Vishnu. Despite being an asura, King Bali was a pious man and a devotee of Lord Vishnu. And like his grandfather Prahlad, he had become so powerful that he had acquired the whole world. And then he was ready to conquer the other two lokas, Swargalok and Patalok. Indra, the lord of Swargalok, feared that the Devas were becoming impracticable of defeating the Asuras under under the leadership of King Bali. Yeah. Yes. And all the devas went to Lord Vishnu for help. One day, Brahmin Vamana went to King Bali's court and asked him for charity. Yes. And then King Bali agreed. And King Bali told, "What do you want?" Then Vamana told he wants 3 feet of land. Then Lord Vishnu in the form of Vamana started growing in size and grew until he filled the whole universe. He kept one step on the earth, one step on heaven. Then he asked King Bali where to keep his 3rd foot. King Bali told to keep it on his head. Fulfilling the promise. The Vaman and the moral of the story is the Vamana Avatar story tells us to be kind and truthful. It shows that we have to be gentle and humble even if we are big and strong, and it's important to do what you promise and always be fair. Thank you.
Excellent, Tanush. Tanush, when you are not seeing the PPT, you are telling very well. Okay?
Okay.
And you have done very good. Without seeing, you could say very well. Children, please clap for him. He is only in 2nd standard and doing so well. Good. What this story tells us that when you surrender to God as Bali did, even your mistakes, God will take away. Bali was forgotten that he is big but not bigger than God. So all of us do such mistakes. When we come first in dance or sports, we feel we are bigger than everyone. But remember, children, there is always one person bigger and higher than you. And that one is none other than God Vishnu himself. Or you see in 10th chapter, do you remember the 10th chapter, anyone? What is the name of 10th chapter?
Vibhuti Yoga.
Exactly. In Vibhuti Yoga, God says that you can start seeing me in different things and beings. Once you start seeing that God is within your friend or someone who has achieved higher than you, you don't feel jealous. You feel actually very happy that God coming through him has made him get the medal or get the trophy. And even though you have not got, you feel happy that because you have surrendered to God, isn't it? Atma Nivedanam. Then you start feeling that nothing else, this is just the glory of God. So 10th chapter was glory of God, Vibhuti Yoga. So Atma Nivedan is part of it. Okay. Just let me ask if Madam is there, because Madam will also like to explain.
Yes.
Yes, Madam.
Yes, sir. Hari
Madam,
Om.
we started early because we want to finish early. Can I go back to the slides which... Just a minute, Madam. I'll go to your slide.
Yeah. No, otherwise it is okay. Atma-Nidan Bhakti, the example from Ramayana can just discuss. That is Vibhishana, he is another example of Atma Nivedana Bhakti, another form of Bhakti. So he had this Vibhishana was given the boon by Lord Brahma that he would be granted the devotion of Bhagavan Vishnu when he incarnates as Rama. Since then, Vibhishana devotes his soul to the Almighty and waits for the opportunity to serve him. And when the time comes, as you all know, he just left his kingdom, family, riches, and seek refuge in Bhagavan Rama through his Atma Nivedana. And another example is Jatayu. Anybody can say how did Jatayu did this Atma Nivedan Bhakti? Jatayu?
Swastik is ready to say.
He wanted to care his
No, Anvit, you should always raise hand. Swastik, you have raised hand. Go ahead.
Sir,
Just in
he
2 or 3
tried
sentences. Yeah.
to prevent the capture, the abduction of Sita by trying to defeat our famous Rakshas.
Yes.
But
Yes.
he failed in the process by getting his self slashed.
Being, yeah. Yeah.
And then
That means,
while he was dying, he saw Rama arrive and immediately told him whatever he knew. Because he knew that if he helped God, he would be receiving divine, he would be giving directions to God himself, as he
Yeah.
knew who Rama was.
yes, yes, that is good. Good. So that was about Jatayu's Atma Nivedana Bhakti. And one another king, he was a king of Ikshwaku dynasty, who had followed all 9 types of bhaktis during his spiritual path. Can you name any one of you?
Raise your
He
hand
was,
so that I will ask.
yeah, yeah. He was from Ikshwaku dynasty. Okay. Anybody has raised their hand? Okay. If not, okay, let me give you one more clue. He was fasting on Ekadashi day.
Ma'am, what's the question?
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, what's the question again? My audio is a bit bad now.
Okay, he was known for his fasting on Ekadashi Vrata, observing Ekadashi Vrata. Then sage Vishwamitra comes during his fasting period. He was Ambarish.
Yes, ma'am. That time, that he was fasting and then he came.
Yeah.
He was going to bath and told that you should not break the fast till I come. But
Yeah.
he took a long time and then Ambarisha broke his fast like that, no?
Yes, yes, that is the story. So Ambarish, King Ambarish, he was also a staunch devotee of Lord Vishnu, and he used to observe Ekadashi fast very religiously and rigorously. So the devotee who practiced all 9 processes or forms of devotional life, and he another person from Ramayanam is the person who helped Rama to cross the river while he was in exile for the 14 years Vanavasa. Who was that? He was a boatman.
Now I forgot.
I forgot, ma'am.
Yeah, he was a boatman who helped him to cross the river.
Ma'am, Guha.
Yes, exactly. Excellent. So he was a Guha. His name was Guha. And he was a king of what? Which town or the kingdom?
Ma'am,
Which nation?
Ma'am, it starts with Na. I forgot the name.
Shungaverapura. And he was a king of Nishadas. So Guha was Rama's first ally in his exile. And Guha is known for arranging the boat who ferried Rama, Lakshmana and Sita across the river Ganga into the Ayodhya Kanda. So this Guha also practiced all 9 forms of bhakti. He received Rama warmly and offered fruits and roots. That is his Archanam. And then Guha and Lakshmana were talking during the whole night, guarding against enemies. So he showed his Sakhya Bhakti. And then he also helped Bharata who came in search of Sri Rama. So that also, so in this way he practiced 9 forms of bhakti. That is from Ramayana. Okay, sir.
Okay,
Next,
thank you. So
yeah.
we go to Rishikesh. Are you logged in some other device, Rishikesh? Can you hear you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you go ahead with your part of Akrura, that is Vandanam, offering prayers.
Yes, sir. Akrura was a Yadava prince and a trusted confidant of King Kamsa, who ruled the city of Mathura. Kamsa was a tyrannical king who had gained power by imprisoning his own father, Ugrasena, and taking control of the Yadava kingdom. It was prophesied that Kamsa would be killed by the 8th child of his sister, Devaki, and her husband, Vasudeva. So next slide. So this is the photo of Akrura.
This is a photo of Akrura. Okay.
When the prophecy came true and Devaki gave birth to her 8th child, Lord Krishna Vasudeva managed to secretly take the infant Krishna to Gokul, a village in the region of Vrindavan. There Krishna was raised by his foster parents Nanda and Yashoda. Years later, as Krishna grew up, he became a beloved and charismatic figure among the people of Vrindavan. His divine acts and playful antics captured the hearts of the villagers. Akrura, who was well aware of the prophecy and Kamsa's tyranny, was sent by Kamsa to invite Krishna and his elder brother Balarama to Mathura under the pretext of participating in a grand wrestling competition. Akrura's true intentions were twofold: to bring Krishna and Balarama to Mathura, where Kamsa planned to kill them, and to witness the first-hand divine manifestations of Krishna. Akrura had a mixture of fear and reverence for Krishna, as he knew Krishna's true nature as an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. When Akrura arrived in Vrindavan and met Krishna and Balarama, he was overwhelmed by the divine presence. However, he kept his true intentions hidden and invited them to Mathura, where Kamsa's wicked plans awaited. Krishna and Balarama agreed to go with Akrura to Mathura. In Mathura, Krishna and Balarama participated in the wrestling competition organized by Krishna. During the event, Krishna revealed his divine strength by defeating formidable opponents, including a massive elephant named Kovalayapida and various wrestlers sent by Kamsa. Eventually, Krishna confronted and killed Kamsa, thereby fulfilling the prophecy and freeing the Yadava kingdom from Kamsa's rule. Akrura witnessed the incredible events unfold and came to realize the true purpose of Krishna's incarnation. He repented for his initial mission and Krishna forgave him. Understanding the complexities of destiny and the roles individuals played in the grand scheme of things. Despite initially harboring ill intentions, Akrura's path underwent a profound transformation when he encountered the divine presence of Lord Sri Krishna. His heart, once clouded by the demands of loyalty to a tyrant like Kamsa, was illuminated by the radiance of Krishna's grace. Akrura's journey from being an instrument of Kamsa's schemes to becoming a devout and ardent follower of Krishna exemplifies the remarkable influence that encountering the divine can have on a person's character. It showcases how the purity and potency of divinity can inspire the most misguided souls, like Akrura's, to relinquish their flawed aspirations and embrace a higher purpose. Akrura's story stands as a testament to the awe-inspiring capacity of the divine to reshape destinies and lead individuals to the path of devotion and righteousness. Hence, due to his bhakti toward Lord Sri Krishna, he attained moksha. Thank you, Hari Om.
Nice. Elaborate, but nice. Children, the story, the moral is, even though initially the intentions were not correct, but because the complete surrender to Lord and offering him whatever good or bad in the mind, Lord will bless that person. So It's also for all of us. We may not like some things, but we do for Lord. Like I didn't like mathematics, but I said I will offer this to the Lord's feet. I learned mathematics very well. Lord gave in turn good marks to me. Same way, some people may not like to do some drawing, but if they make in the form for Lord, they will start doing good drawing. So Akrura was a demon sent for getting Krishna to be killed, but he offered everything to him. He saw the divinity in Lord, and then finally Lord blessed him by giving moksha. So we have seen Atma Nivedanam type of bhakti, and we will now move from, we have taken the stories from Mahabharatas. Now we will start taking the story from Ramayana. Isn't it, madam? Today we will complete few more stories from Ramayana.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, Darshil, you have raised hand.
I want to tell the story.
Of what?
Ramayana.
Can I give you next class? Because this class already people have already prepared. I will give you nice story next class, okay?
Okay.
Shravanam. So we have seen that 9 Navavidha Bhakti. First is Shravanam. We will listen to Aditi about how Hanuman is the Bhakta, the greatest Bhakta for Ram. Go ahead, Aditi.
Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Today I will be talking about everyone's favorite Hanuman and most importantly the humble and obedient servant of Lord Rama. Firstly, I would like to brief you all upon Hanuman's birth and childhood. Hanuman was born to Anjana, an Apsara, and Kesari, a monkey chief. It is believed that his birth was a result of a boon granted to Anjana by Lord Shiva. Hanuman's birthplace is said to be near the Anjanadri hills near Hampi in Karnataka. As a child, Hanuman was mischievous and playful, and his extraordinary powers often got him into trouble. Next slide, please. Something which is very legendary and that is profound about Hanuman is his devotion to Lord Rama and Sita. Hanuman's devotion was so intense that he is often referred to as Bhakta Hanuman. Next slide. But why did he develop this devotion towards Lord Rama? The divine mission. He was born with the purpose of aiding Lord Rama in his mission and to defeat Ravana and rescue Sita. Introduction to Rama. Hanuman's journey to becoming an ardent devotee of Rama began when he met Rama and his brother Lakshmana in the forest. Rama and Lakshmana were searching for Sita, who had been abducted by Ravana. Hanuman was drawn to Rama's charisma, purity, and nobility. Rama appreciated Hanuman's devotion and blessed him with love and friendship. Symbol of devotion. Hanuman's actions during the war against Ravana further exemplified his devotion. His feats in the battle, such as lifting an entire mountain to retrieve the medicinal herb needed to heal Lakshmana, showcased his limitless devotion and loyalty. And lastly, divine connection. Hanuman's devotion wasn't just limited to his physical actions. He viewed Rama as the ultimate divine entity and saw his own self as a humble servant of Rama. Next slide. There are thousands of stories about Hanuman's devotion to Rama, but I would like to brief you all upon one story which everyone is fond of, but I would like to tell it once again. After Rama killed Ravana and reunited with Sita, all the Vanaras, bears, and everybody who had helped Rama was rewarded with riches. At that time, Vibhishana came into the court and requested Rama to accept his humble gift, a priceless necklace. Rama told him to give it to Sita. Sita said, "I want to give this necklace to a person who has helped Rama the most." Vibhishana asked, "Who is that?" Sita replied, "Hanuman." When he got the chain, he broke it and started looking at the pearls one by one and throwing them away. This confused Devi Sita and offended Vibhishana and his subjects of Ayodhya. They started yelling at him and asking him why he was showing no respect to Sita's gift. Hanuman said that anything without Lord Rama's name or Lord Rama himself was useless, even if it was a costly chain. He continued throwing away the pearls one by one. This angered Vibhishana. Hanuman continued, "Every inch of my body has Rama in it. My heart and soul is made of Rama." The subjects heckled him and said, how do we know that they are in your heart and soul? We cannot see them. To this, Lord Hanuman tore open his chest and told them, now can you see them? There in his chest tore open were Lord Rama and Devi Sita, their aura shining. The people of Ayodhya and those seated in Lord Rama's court, including Lord Rama and Devi Sita, had tears in their eyes because that day they witnessed true, selfless, honest bhakti. Lord Rama got up and embraced him. Next slide. Worship in temples. Hanuman is widely worshipped across India and various other countries with Hindu communities. His devotees believe that worshipping Hanuman brings strength, courage, and protection. Next slide. Hanuman trait. When Hanuman goes to get Sanjeevani Parvata to save Lakshmana, he was not able to figure out the herb, and the mountain with that herb was too huge to carry. So what does he do next? Next slide. He becomes bigger than the mountain and carries it all the way like a toy and saves Lakshmana. So this is the biggest lesson for all of us. Whenever we face a problem, instead of letting that problem overpower us, we need to grow bigger than the problem by rational thinking and solving it. Next slide. Conclusion. Hanuman teaches us to be brave, strong in any circumstance. And this strength comes from one's integrity, humility, and sincerity. All these traits are possible only with devotion towards Lord Rama or Krishna or etc., who represent the highest form of Dharma. Hari Om, thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Ma'am, we are having teachers from our senior batch. See the way they're presenting. Excellent. Very nice, Aditi. You prepared so much. So the story and the moral is up with the bhakti which Hanumana had. Anything, any problem, whatever big it is, it will be overcome because he will strong, bigger and braver than what he is. Dhruti, your question can we take later on because we are short of time. We will go to the next story of Smaranam. Anand, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hari Om. My name is Anand Kulkarni. Today I am going to speak about Ma Sita's bhakti towards Lord Rama. Ma Sita remembered Lord Rama always as she was very devoted to him. In this presentation, there are a few examples of Lord Sita's bhakti to Lord Rama. Ma Sita accompanies Rama to Vanavasa for 14 years. Sita was Mother Earth's daughter. She was raised by the great King Janaka as a royal princess. Yet when Lord Rama is exiled, she chooses to follow him into the forest for 14 years, leading a life of extreme hardship. So next slide. Ma Sita always remembers Rama when in Lanka. The evil King Ravana kidnaps Ma Sita to Lanka. All alone and surrounded by the enemy, she retains her strength by always remembering Lord Rama, knowing he will come and rescue her. Ma Sita undertakes Agni Pariksha. Having lived in a different country for so long, the people demand to know whether she has remained faithful to her lord and kingdom. Lord Agni protects her while himself burning to ashes, proving Ma Sita's bhakti to Rama. Ma Sita raises Love and Kush to idolize their father, forced, forced to go into the forest again. This time, when pregnant, Ma Sita is rescued by Maharshi Valmiki. She gives birth to Love and Kush in the ashram and raises them with stories of the glories of Lord Rama. Ma Sita's final remembrance before returning to her home Mother Earth. Ma Sita says, O Mother Earth, if I have never thought of anyone else other than Lord Rama, please take me. Goddess Bhudevi embraces her daughter. Thus, all through her life, Ma Sita remained devoted to Lord Rama as a Parabhakta. She is an inspiration for all of us to be strong through the struggles in our life, having faith in the Lord. Thank you, Hari Om.
Excellent, nice and crisp story, which tells us that this about being faithful to the Lord. Children, we sometimes think no one is seeing. Can we have that chocolate taken without the notice of mother? That is not, should not be done. You have to be faithful to your elders, just as Sita was faithful to Lord Rama. That faith, that devotion only will.
Dad,
Yeah.
then why should she go back down to earth?
Because whose daughter she is?
Earth?
Exactly. So you go and sleep with
Bhudevi.
your mother. You go and sleep nicely with your mother comfortably.
Yeah.
When in trouble?
No.
Yeah, when in trouble, you like to go and hug mother, right?
Yes.
She did so. Okay.
Will she come up back?
Now this answer Rama madam can give.
Uh, what was the question? What
She
was the
is
question?
asking, will Sita come back from there?
Yes, yes, definitely. She will come back. After you embrace your mother, don't you go out and do all your activities?
No.
Yes, yes, it is. No, you cannot say that. You will come out and attend the classes, go to your school, do all playing, everything, is it not? You won't be sticking to your mother always, I
No.
suppose. Yeah,
No.
that's
He
what.
is very independent. Everyone here is independent of their mother.
Yeah,
Their-
I know.
He didn't
But I
understand.
am not independent.
Okay. We are 8:45. We'll come to this discussion. I will end the class. Pada Seva by Bhargav. We'll do it in the next class, and I will give some more stories. 8:45 we should end. Who can chant this for me?
Me.
Sir, me.
Sir, me.
Wait. Me. I will not understand. Raise your hand, please.
Sir, Bhargav.
Bhargav.
Raise
Okay,
your
Bhargav.
hand.
Slowly chant for everyone.
Okay, sir.
Me.
ॐ पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः
Hari Om.